Hey everybody, and welcome back to RNBHomestead. I want to thank you for taking this journey with me from container gardening to my homestead. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time that I do a video. Also make sure to give us a thumbs up and share this video. Today we're going to be planting baby doll watermelon. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Hey everybody, and welcome back. Like I said, today we'll be planting some baby doll watermelon. These are a little bit different than your regular watermelons. They get to be about 6 to 10 pounds on the average on their size, and they definitely need full sun. I'm going to be planting them in my container garden. Now it usually takes about a week or two before you will see these to start germinating, and then it takes it approximately 70 days after that for you to be able to harvest and have a fully ripe baby doll watermelon. So my game plan here is to let these germinate, and if they take 2 weeks, that'll bring us to July 14th. What'll happen then again, it does take 70 days, so I'm looking at September the 21st. Before that they'll be ready for harvesting. But what'll happen, I'll let these sit in this container till August 1st. Then I'll take them and I will put them in their permanent home, which will be some grow bags. Probably put two in each 5-gallon grow bag, because like I said before, they get about 6 to 10 pounds depending on how long you let them grow. And I want to put it out there that you have to realize that when you're growing in containers, you're not going to get the same size watermelon, cucumbers, tomatoes as you would if you were planting them outside in the garden, because they have a lot more dirt to expand out and grow. Containers, you're going to restrict the growth just a little bit or a lot depending on what you're growing. Also, be aware that this is your garden and you can grow what you want to, and also that don't try to mimic your commercial growers, because they're using pesticides and all types of chemicals on your produce. This way you know that it's natural, what's going on, whether it's a natural fertilizer like bone meal or whatever it is, or if you're using water, you know that it's not any kind of pesticides or you're using to grow these. So don't get discouraged if it's not 15-pound watermelon, because again, if you're growing in containers, it's going to restrict the growth. Just know that you grew it, it's good, and go for it. So without further ado, I'm going to bring you around so you can see what I'm doing, and we're going to talk baby doll watermelons. So I done brought you around so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to be planting some baby dolls. Like I said before, I'm going to keep them in here, of course, the 1 to 2 weeks it takes them to germinate. Then I'm going to let them sit in here probably another 4 weeks, and then I'm going to move them to their permanent grow bags. I could put them in the grow bags just by themselves, but I want to see what germinates and what doesn't germinate. So again, I use my seed starting mix. Now some people will start these right off the bat in the grow bags. I want to see what's going to germinate and what's not going to germinate before I put them in a grow bag, because again, you got to realize I'm growing in containers, but I'm also growing on a balcony, so I'm growing in limited space. So I need to make sure that what I'm growing actually has at least germinated, even if it doesn't produce wholly what I planted. So I'm gonna go down, push this down. Now, like I said before, it usually takes 70 days. This is where I got the baby doll watermelons from, seeds from. They suggest that you space them about 24 inches apart from each other. And again, you plant them about 1/2 inch, and the row spacing is 5 to 6 feet. And it takes about 70 days for them to germinate. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and I'm gonna put 2 seeds per container. And we're gonna see what germinates for me. These are the Baby Dow watermelon seeds. Now, like I said before, these they need full sun, so try to give them as much sun as possible. You don't want to scorch them. And remember what I said before, but you're growing in containers. Although they say they grow 6 to 10 pounds, theirs might be a little bit smaller, because depending on the container you grow them in, it can restrict their growth. So we've gone ahead and put those in there. We'll put these aside, put them back in my little plastic containers. Make sure I go ahead and put my little strippy down here. Put the date in here that we placed them in there. And then I make sure that I put that they're Baby Dow watermelon. Fun fact, I don't like watermelon. There's a lot of things I don't like that I grow, that I can use them for other things. Like this Baby Dow watermelon is going to be excellent in a smoothie. So there you have it. We are planted our Baby Dow watermelon. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the container in the back, and we're going to water from the bottom. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you're notified every time I do a video, and give us a thumbs up and share our video. But until next time, see you later.